everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. It is the playoffs of the Terra Trials. I'm your host, Little Regard, and I'm joined by none other than Pally Live making their debut here. How you doing, friend?
Not too shabby. How you doing?
I am chugging rogue energy like you've never seen before because, dear goodness, I got to get back on the ball today. I don't know if you saw yesterday, but it was crazy, and I fully expect nothing less because now it's in the best of 3 rounds. And we have the Executioner, as we see Elysium versus Calamity. Elysium will be killing first. And they see a survivor. Are they going to chase the survivor, or are they just teasing them?
I mean, no, they got to chase, right? They got to chase. You know, you don't just... Listen. You see a survivor, you chase it.
Exactly.
It's like dangling a carrot on a stick.
They missed the M1. That was super weird, but...
Were they just going for a fake just to get the torment, perhaps?
That might have been the case. That might have been what happened. It looked like they were going for the fake, but they just didn't follow through with the M2, so not really sure, but regardless, Renato in the chase of their life. I also am, again, super happy that out of all the killers that have the frame tearing issue, Executioner's not one of them. So if he makes a sick trick shot, we need to see it in real time.
Hell yeah. Oh, that misses. Okay.
You know...
Ooh, the flicks.
It's one of those killers that's like, if it's your day, you're hitting everything. If it's not your day, oh, you're better off doing your M1.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, if you're going against a survivor who just happens to be a knower, you got to hit that M1.
Absolutely. I'm not keeping track, but is that like, I feel like we've had just nothing but misses so far. I don't know if it's working out for them, and first gen has already fallen for the survivor team here.
Nothing but misses, and also a lot of M1 opportunities they could have taken like that, and they took it. So there you go.
There you go.
It looks like they've awakened.
They have, and it's okay. We saw this yesterday. Is this scene partner? Does this survivor have scene partner?
You know what? I've been unironically accidentally running that perk a lot lately with that new chaos shuffle thing, so I think it might be.
You know, I love it. Scene partner. On one hand, I appreciate that the medium for perks is getting a little bit diverse, but I also appreciate that, like, there is just the slightest silly aspect to it.
Yeah, no, I love it. I think there needs to be more funny perks like that.
Absolutely, and that will be a pain resonance as the second generator falls. First hook for the killer here. And not on the side of the map where a 3-gen is functioning still. They have 2 gens over here, but there is no 3-gen in sight. That is back in the corrupt zone, so...
And you could also argue that the 3-gen on the other side is probably not the best 3-gen either. They're pretty far away.
That is fair. I mean, yeah, no, absolutely. That is entirely fair. Executioner, a little bit of a tough pick here. I've seen it on Azeroth's Wrestling Place a couple of times, but if I'm being fair, it's not super common to see Executioner here. It's usually artists, twins, you know, anything that can try to hold a 3-gen. This is not a 3-gen killer, I'll give you that.
Now, is twins actually known as a 3-gen killer?
Oh, absolutely. They can they can apply multi-pressure across of
I guess so, yeah.
Especially
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, especially now. Now they're just
they can switch in the blink of an eye.
As long as they fix the bugs, they're amazing.
No, that is a good point. Is he gonna get him? Yeah, got him.
They did. And I'm curious if this one's gonna be a cage. It is. But now you have to trek all the way to the other side of the map. Which, if I would to guess, I would
easy tunnels.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, a tunnel is probably incoming for the people. They're finishing a 3rd gen on the same side of the map. Here comes Adam for the rescue. Will we see it for the people? No. Our poor survivor without a for the people.
You hate to see it.
Absolutely, and do see blood. We see the pallet being dropped preemptively. You are absolutely correct. This survivor is not long for the world. 4 gens, though, have gone.
Yep. The tunnel coming in. I call this the Pally-tech.
The Pally-tech? I didn't tunnel you. I Pally-teched.
Exactly.
I'm taking that one, okay?
I've been playing this game long enough. I could make a genuine case for me being the first one to do it.
I love it. Looks like you are correct. This will be a tunnel out. No save coming in for the survivor. No flashlight. No for the people. This is a very dead survivor at 1 gen remaining. However,
but also at what cost? Right. We are at 1 gen left now. Of course, the game's not over.
Oh, it's about 60% about to be.
Yep. No. But the game ain't over until all the survivors escape, right?
Very true. And they are chasing where a lot of resources have been used already.
Oh, yeah.
The question is, though, is I don't know if this killer has NOED. We've seen, pain res. I don't know if we've seen any other perks, really. No, there's no NOED. We have no haste. This killer does not have a way to secure endgame.
Well, we did see Agi. He was moving very fast. When
True.
he was carrying... Yep.
That is a good point.
That was very, very Agi.
See, that's why I need you here. The rogue energy hasn't kicked in yet.
We can see there is no Noah because he did not speed up when the last gen popped.
Absolutely, yeah. No haste status effect, no pop up for NOED. It is. Ooh. Looks like they're going to be in for the hit tank. Do either have? We know. Ace has sprint burst. Is there a balance landing? There is a balance landing on there.
And that's gonna be the one that makes the difference.
Oh, this is gonna be really, really close. Yeah. Adam coming in for the body block, and this is the choke point. Not even bothering with the choke point, and yeah, they're just not gonna be able to get the hit here.
Adam just brick walling. Hardcore brick walling him here.
Absolutely, and that is a rough first game of Killer for Elysium. Is 3 stages, and all right, everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. We're in for trial number 2 of Elysium versus Calamity, and we're here for the second side of the Executioner matchup. It is Yokat on the Executioner this time, and okay, have you seen this Jake fit?
I have.
It is so popular.
I don't like the pants. The coat is a work of art, though.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, the coat is phenomenal. So much flair, so much personality. Yeah, the pants probably forgettable because, okay, they're just green.
Yep. Oh, that's a really spicy early down.
Absolutely. Also, no way they get this. Oh, they were thinking ahead on. No. What am I watching?
Oh no.
And that will be
early
first
down
turn.
and an injure.
Indeed. And a totem. What's that totem?
Oh, it's anyone's guess, right?
I'm guessing it's Ruin. Like,
I mean, it would make sense.
Like, what totem do you bring besides Ruin? Oh, checking the lockers before leaving? I like that.
Smart. Big brain Dorito man. Yep.
Honestly, I'm here for it. It wasn't until I watched Comp that I realized that survivors will stick out in the basement just to hide. And I've never thought that was a thing. I thought that was just like a Meg thing.
Meg and Dwight. I do that in pubs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying you're just a Comp player in disguise.
Without the pre-dropping.
There you go.
Too much solo queue. Can't do that.
And that's fair. And it's also fair is, looks like Executioner's just going to camp out up top here. They do have a close by gen, not just the Shack gen, and I think that this will be a pretty this might be a pretty sealed and shut game here for Calamity.
I can see the strategy here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it makes sense to do what they're doing.
Absolutely. Second stage all but secured at this point. Honestly, if they just went down some other survivor right now and hooked them, that would be enough for points. But
absolutely.
That said, Stars have reset. Second gen has fallen, and it looks like the cavalry is coming in. Well, stealthing it a little bit, saving that sprint burst.
Now, is the cavalry coming in a mistake on behalf of the cavalry? Is the question.
That
is it could all crumble real quick.
True, but I guess in the player's eyes, go big or go home.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they just cut off this one entrance right here. Ace has to come in from the other side. There's the M1. Ace sprint bursting down into the basement.
Smart with the sprint burst.
Double hit coming in.
Oh.
And they only have eyes for the Jake. This is so confused. Like, where's Ace?
Trying to get him to go for the grab.
Honestly, smart. Yeah. Honestly, in the heat of the moment, I might have gone for the grab.
Yep. I mean, I've fallen for it many times, and 12K hours, and I
tried to go for the window, CJ.
Oh. Well.
If it had worked, I might have screamed.
That's unfortunate.
Indeed, but you know, let's face it, the win con is so incredibly difficult to achieve. You might as well see if it happens, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You gotta
It was a all or nothing, you know. So may as well give it a shot.
Indeed, and that is going to be, with finality, the first set scored for Calamity. And now survivors are just going to do their due diligence. It is, in fact, ruined. Look at that gen regressing. How disgusting.
Okay, well, we love gen regression. Ooh.
I don't think behavior does. They've been nerfing it. Dirty hit.
Now behavior's been nerfing gen regression. How do you think that's going to affect the competitive play? Is the question.
I don't think it's going to be absolutely detrimental. 5% is, you know, an overall nerf, but if we're being honest, like, that's why I love about competitive is, like, despite the fact that, you know, hey, killers across the board got nerfed in this patch, or survivors across the board got nerfed in this patch, both sides have an equal standing regardless. Both sides had to play killer and survivor, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. The only thing that's going to affect is maybe, you know, if gen regression got severely nerfed, survivors might need a little trim off the top.
We got the cage there. Wow, that is a definitive win in this set.
Oh yeah,
this match.
Absolutely. Oh,
that is crazy. Oh, I forgot awesome. His torment attack goes downstairs.
It does.
I forgot all about that.
It was a good use of the power, and now Ace. You gotta run for their life here. I don't expect this to go on too much longer, unless he's able to get to the other side. Excuse me, like, come on, just get back here and accept your fate.
Just die, yeah.
It's like, why won't you die?
Yep.
Ooh, nice blind shot, but Ace managing to get through, dropping the pallet early. They're not gonna give it to him for okay, never mind. I was gonna say they're not giving it to him for free, but there you have it.
Yep. Well, you know, one thing you were mentioning about you know, all things being equal in comp with the slowdown nerf and anything. One thing I also noticed is I find, and it might be controversial, competitive play, you see slowdowns relied upon a lot less. Even if they're played a lot, they're relied upon a lot less. It's more as there if you need them rather than, oh, I need to use my pop every single time, you know?
I mean, you can definitely get some pop value here and there, but you're right. People don't go out of their way to do it. And in fact, it's funny you mentioned that because I have seen several instances where a killer does try to go out of their way to get their pain res or something, and survivors catch that early on, and the body block comes in, and you don't get that pain res at all. You don't even get a hook. And
costs you time.
Like, killers can't afford to go out of their way for that stuff.
Exactly. Time is everything.
Absolutely. And
4K.
4K too. And again, all right, everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. We are back for the Demogorgon round. And unfortunately, as much as I want to, I can't stick on the Demogorgon perspective, because if I stick on it, there's a very high chance that we get stuck with that bug. And that would make me very sad.
You talking about the portal bug?
Yep. Love portal bug.
Yep. I've seen that before, and then the portal will be floating around outside his head from the survivor point of view.
Yeah, it's super annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. I can dream. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it didn't hit.
Ooh. That would have hit me.
It would have, for real, though. Ace will take a tag across the pallet, though.
Yep. Got a lot of distance from that hit, though.
True. Didn't break the pallet either. And imagine that this game will be very different from the execution game, as obviously win con is not set to be dire, and they're going to play super methodically now.
Oof.
I say, you know, hoping not to jinx it. Oh! That was a beautiful stun.
Also important to note, we have Fun Bus here, not God Bus. That's actually really good for the Demogorgon here.
That's a good point. A lot
of people don't know the difference.
But I say, is there also like Delinquent Bus, the one that just isn't that good at all?
The one that just doesn't spawn with a pallet or anything? Yes.
Yeah. It's just a dead tile.
Yep. With one really bad vault. Yep.
Indeed. Ooh. Getting chased off of the generator. It's not a pain res though.
No. Is it a pop? I didn't see.
Don't think it was. I didn't see the
It was not. You can see
No.
the progress of the gen. We're out here dry kicking generators.
It's kind of wild.
Yep,
But
in
it
this
is
in
right
this
next to the
economy.
hook.
That is true. May as well.
Yeah, so they're not able to finish it in the meantime, so it will get some regression. And looks like Survivor behind. Oh my goodness! How are you timing this?
Again, that would have hit me all
It
day.
would have. Oh, they interrupted the save. They didn't realize Jake came behind though. Oh no.
Now it looks bad, but at the same time, we have 3 people injured now.
True, the pressure is there. Only one person was working on a gen. Now they're only able to get back to it. Ace fighting the tunnel here, but they do have a lot of resources at their disposal.
Yep.
That is a good pre-drop, running back around the long side of Shaq.
Yep. Buy
Do they
as
have a
much
filler?
time as you can.
Absolutely. Oh! Oh, but they get
That
cut off
hurts
because
my
they can't
soul.
get to it.
The crouch tech. Oh, and he gets him.
Getting hit across the bus. Do they finish the generator, though? No, they're doing a reset. Oh, they did finish it already. I didn't notice they finished it. Good job. GG.
Smart.
Indeed. Second hook coming in for Ace. They got 50% on a generator. Going back to this hook specifically, that's really interesting to me.
Does he have a setup here? Maybe it's hard to see. You obviously can't watch from the killer's perspective.
Not for too long anyway, but yeah, like the generator's already finished here. Like, I'm not really sure why they want this perspective though.
Are there other gens on that side of the map?
You got one at you got one at Shaq, you got one on the other side. There is still a 3-gen here latently, but I wouldn't have thought they'd want the you know, that hook specifically, especially when it's not like, you know, a pain res or something. Maybe they don't run it, but they had Agi. You don't run Agi and not pain res, right?
That's actually a very good point.
They missed that hit. And now Ace is all the way on the other side of the map, which is exactly what you want for the survivor side, because they just get to work on gens. And the hit tank's coming in.
Oh, I think he probably avoided that blind.
I think so too, but oh, so close. Dwight needs to take the hit tank. They take a hit. 3rd gen falling for the survivors. Now Ace being chased on the other side of the hill. Exhaustion perk already used, so this is no balanced landing.
Got our flying Demogorgon moment.
I love that so much. Hit tanks coming in. All 4 survivors once again injured.
Oh man, you know, the tunnel to get the kill, but again, at what cost?
I mean, it's tough to say. No hit tanks left. They get the stun and a 4th gen.
Oh, that hurts, huh?
That does.
Oh my.
Goodness, the pathing on this Ace is demon level.
Ace trying to hit him with the Dwayne Johnson tech, okay.
And survivors, looks like they're taking the time to reset now, getting ready for the 3v1. And I imagine it's because, yeah, when they finish this gen at Shaq, the 3 gen's broken, there's nothing left. And again, once again, I have not seen the Demogorgon use a portal this entire, like, terror trial.
Now, does the bug only happen with the portal?
Yeah, so what happens is if you are on the killer perspective and they go to portal, and at any point you cut away during that time, it doesn't it doesn't trigger the despawn on the spectator perspective for that portal.
You're just forever in the portal, yeah.
Which is funny because if you catch them again going through a portal, then it does go away.
That's weird.
Welcome to programming, or I'm not gonna talk about that. Anyway,
it's a good video game. It's a good video game.
Yeah, it's perfect. No bugs. Oh, the crouch tech.
Oh, that hurts me so much.
Hurts Renato too.
Oh man, when survivors do that to me, I get so mad.
True. Like, for the longest time, if you crouch tech a Billy, I just considered you like the most vile evil alive. But now if you crouch tech Billy,
Was that a Demogorgon hug tech is what I just saw?
Yes, it is. You can slide off those bumpers. And they know that too. That's probably why they picked Azeroth.
Oh, I know. I just don't see people do it often.
That is entirely fair. Looks like that was the first pain res of the game, so Demogorgon saving the pain res for last, I guess.
Yeah, yep.
We also see Renato going off to the right side of the map. They know that a survivor was on that generator. And Renato,
And if that was the
side.
most progressed gen that we saw it hit, that it wasn't that progressed. But gens can fly quick.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when the chases don't go quick.
Yep.
And these survivors will not let you have a quick chase, usually. Most of the time.
Ooh. That was a fairly quick chase, all things considered.
It was maybe about 30, 40 seconds. Like, really well done.
Yep.
For what it was.
And they're resetting, which is actually good for the Demogorgon, I would say, at this point.
It's definitely not bad. Again, if that was a pain res, which I believe it was, that's... Alright, stay on the screen, stay on the screen. Alright, there we go.
Oh boy.
Just making sure, yeah. Though, to be fair, I think the survivors resetting is a necessity, though. Like, you need to make these chases last long, because you need to take a hit, and you need to go to a really good loop.
Yep.
Wait, is his arm deformed?
Look, you saw that too, huh?
Yeah, the arm wasn't out to the side; it was tucked in. Okay, now it's back to normal. Okay.
Okay.
Apparently, it took a nice, healthy stun from the pallet stun doctor.
A dislocated wrist. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go. So they're heading back towards the.
Do Demogorgons have wrists? I don't know.
They have something. They have a lot of bones.
Yep.
Looks like I'm wondering if they're gonna let the survivor hang out on the hook and try and get a gen done. Demogorgon. Honestly, the portal's actually kind of coming in clutch here to allow them to pressure both sides of the map when they need to.
And it's, the portals provide so much more pressure when it's a 3v1.
Oh, absolutely.
Or, in this case, a 2v1. There is someone dangling on a hook.
Indeed, and it went to second phase. Might have to go for a hook trade. In range, there's the hit, there's the hook trade. Oh! They have second wind. That will be huge. They don't have to take time to reset. If they can get away and heal, that's a good reset for them. But Jake's still not reset. They're still on a gen somewhere.
Yep.
Good call out from the team telling him to leave.
I see what you're talking about, kind of. I've never seen that before.
Going around the side. Nothing to do here, and that will be another down. I'm beginning to wonder if the survivors can come back from this. This is getting pretty dire.
I did say earlier at what cost, but I also said things can turn around real quick.
True, true.
All it takes is one good hit.
Indeed, looks like Renato rotating around for the unhook. Dwight being left to work on the generator.
That is a nice shirt. I would wear the heck out of that shirt.
Honestly, I'm surprised Behavior hasn't released like a merch line of just cosmetics for real people to wear. Like, it's a great cosmetic helper, right? You can, help your cosplay community out.
And the Dead by Daylight community would eat that up.
Oh, man. My wallet's already hurting for this game. I don't need that. Okay, no, I still need that, but...
If I could have official non-Etsy versions of all the Christmas sweaters, I'd be down.
For sure.
I'd wear them in the summer.
Absolutely, and Renato once again taking hits for their survivor. Dwight left to work on the gens in the back. And by the way, you're pressuring two survivors here. This is the best case scenario for the Demogorgon. Even if Dwight's working away on a gen, and even if they finish that gen, you're pressuring everyone else. This is exactly what you want. Wanting to force the pick.
Called the locker tech quick, or called the locker tech predicted. Love to see it.
Absolutely, and they are blasting away on this generator. The question is, do they come back to Dwight, or do they try to go for Renato? They are going to go back to Dwight, it looks like. Which means Renato can try and finish their generator. So I think that the 5th gen has a very good chance of finishing.
Ooh. He went back to him.
He did. And he got some distance, too, towards Shaq, which means...
Yep.
Renato, this Demogorgon has about 25 seconds to get this down and go back to the other survivor. Dwight's job lasts more than 25 seconds. And honestly, with this tile, not doing too bad. Oh!
Ooh.
Is it gonna be enough? Demogorgon heading straight back to that portal. And Renato's gonna leave instantly.
You have to. You have to.
You absolutely do. The question is the cooldown fast enough to them to get to the other side? Is it enough time for Dwight to recover? Do you have enough time to get a reset? Like,
that's hard to say. That's... Oof.
Oh, this is going to be really close, because now you're both on the side. You can rotate over, work on Dwight's gen. They get the pickup, but how do you leave this tile? Live! He has live! Oh, but he stays.
Oh. Didn't get him anywhere, though, yeah.
Indeed. And I think, yeah, that is going to be it.
Yep. The writing's on the wall, ladies and gentlemen.
It absolutely is. Calamity's killer doing a really good job this set. I would say a 4K as a Demogorgon is a really good result. I'm used to seeing like 9 stages or so. Not to mention, not only is it a 4K, it's a 4K 1.
Yep. That's going to be a hard one to match, too.
It really is. That's going to be really, really tough. Renato doing the best they can to make this chase last, but there is... like, what can you do? Your buddy's on the ground. There's no unbreakable. Just, you know, kind of the death cry.
And there it is.
Trying to figure out how to pick him up, I think? Oh, they might have been checking, you know, if they can actually make a hook and, you know... looks like Mike's not even going to go for the hatch play. Oh, he's got agitation. Oh, Sarah's not even wiggling. They accept the... They took the knee. Okay.
Yep.
I also realized I've got to stop saying take the knee because that's a football reference and an American football reference at that.
I think I saw that in Game of Thrones first. No, that's bend the knee. Gotcha.
Yeah. What is this screen thing that I'm seeing?
I have no... What was that?
That was very, very odd.
Hold on, let me call McLean and ask.
Oh, wait, we got an adrenaline. Hold on. What's up? What's up?
Oh?
Hiding out by... Okay.
These doors are not good for you, my guy.
Wait,
oh,
why is the end game timer ticking down so slowly? He's not on the ground.
Is it a bug? Is it a visual bug that only we can see, maybe?
That does not look like a visual bug. It's actually ticking down slower.
Weird.
Does custom games have a bug?
Of course they do. What do you mean?
That's actually not. That's not a good bug to have.
No, it's not. That's really bad.
And there's a no-ed.
Uncle Eddie coming in clutch.
Actually. Yeah, we'll make a note of that.
Yep, that's a big deal.
Yeah, that's absolutely a big deal. We'll obviously confirm to the players if that was actually what happened. Obviously, in this case, it didn't matter. But having an additional full minute to try and end game...
That could matter, yeah.
Like, that's huge, especially for survivor positioning. That's very interesting. Because, yeah, you just now noticed it just now passed the 1 minute mark. And we were on that for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting. But regardless, Calamity with a very, very strong 4K 1. All right, everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. We are loading in for trial number 4. Elysium is cracking out the Demogorgon, and they have a tall ask. You have to 4K 1 to tie the set. Not to win, to tie.
As Demogorgon, that is an uphill battle, ladies and gentlemen.
That's an uphill battle both ways. That's like my grandparents' uphill battle both ways kind of life.
Yep. That's climbing up the mountain and then finding out there's another mountain on top of that mountain.
Indeed, and not the worst corrupt. Wait, no. What the heck is this 4-gen? It's like a split 4-gen with... This is a really weird setup for Azerovs. Are you seeing this?
I am seeing this. I don't get these setups.
What the heck am I looking at? Well, if you're gonna, you know, have a chance at, you know, pulling this game, having a really crazy looking 4-gen on one side is definitely a start, even if it is like...
Yep.
You know, to be fair, we did see a lot of portals being dropped, so... You know, they've definitely got the map spread over there they need. But now you got to take chase over here, and they're not going to give you the chase from where you want it.
Yeah, if Zeno's not looking at this setup and see an opportunity, which I know Zeno is because I see them play all the time.
Absolutely. Renato looping around the shack, and I think the death knell for this game is if a survivor goes down in the 4-gen. If a survivor goes down in the 4-gen, there's problems. That's where everything goes wrong. But right now, survivors are playing this absolutely the way they need to. Notice they didn't come out of the corrupt until the Demogorgon came in.
He went for the crouch tech.
Portals.
He went for the crouch tech. Now, cleansing portals, though, that does take time that you could be on a gen.
True. but you're denying an entire kit of the Demogorgon for teleporting.
That is true. But now we have basement pressure, right?
And as we speak, 3 survivors on 3 separate gens on this side. I wouldn't be surprised if survivors managed to break one of these generator setups. It's like they are going to be teleporting back over here somewhere. Survivors, looks like 8's going to rotate back for the unhook. Reapplying the portal.
Now, have we seen any perks that Zeno has in play here?
Oh, that's an interesting view.
That'll turn your stomach real quick.
Oh my goodness. Demo's faster than Billy. Quite interesting. We saw Corrupt. I don't think we've seen much else, honestly. It was a basement hook, so we would know if it's a Scourge hook of any kind. I don't think Monstrous Shrine is allowed. Not that I would think you'd take Monstrous Shrine. 30% on this gen already. They already broke 2 gens.
Monstrous Shrine might be the big brain play in a situation like this.
Possibly? Oh my goodness. Wouldn't it be the biggest brain if they decided not to commit to the 4 gen on this side, but hold like a middle 3 gen?
Yep. Which, the way it's set up, they could absolutely do that.
Oh my goodness. That's almost as bad as watching the killer perspective, watching them flick back and forth. Yeah, kicking the gen, going back. Jake probably gonna be able to finish this. There's the unhook on Renato. Body blocks him in it, but it's not gonna work. He's gonna be able to get through the window.
Ooh.
Ace minute for the hit tank, though. Only 1 gen complete. 2nd gen well underway, as we know from Jake. Is Claudette possibly working on a 3rd gen
Another
as well
gen
during
pops
this
there.
time?
Gets the stun. Their timing on these stuns.
So perfect.
Yep.
Claudette
All the
coming
credit in the world
too.
for that.
Oh my goodness, I'm just like, are they gonna be able to get past? They're not gonna be able to get past. Gonna have to swap back around. Eventually, I think they're trying to build up Bloodlust to get around Claudette, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Oh, because Claudette, you know, they're running to areas where Claudette can just brick wall them. So.
Absolutely. And now they have pallets galore in the middle here. Well, I say that there's no pallet here.
Nope.
This tile missing.
And you don't want to vault a long wall against the demo.
Indeed. Ace about 40% on a generator. Oh, they had Eruption.
Okay. Okay.
That's why that jet exploded. And a pain res.
Oh.
Okay.
That's gonna. Oof.
Now it's a 3v1, 3 gens left. Okay.
That is huge.
That's the start of a comeback.
But here's my thing. This is a tall order to win this in terms of the scoreboard, but at the same time, it's Zeno. We've seen Zeno play. We know what they can do.
True. We absolutely.
And if anyone could do it, it's Zeno. So.
Honestly, yeah. And 2 survivors injured. Looks like they found a survivor back here. They are an injured survivor. If this is a quick chase and a pain res. Oh, Claudette's already out of dodge, though. Barely in the terror radius.
Yeah, but the pressure is definitely on Zeno here.
Absolutely. 3v1 at 2 gens remaining. Oof. Still not a bad spot to be in. And that's not the most progressed gen the last time we checked, so might have to be one of those situations where the survivor's kind of hoping, or the killer's kind of hoping for time. Oh my goodness. Excellent mind game from the Demogorgon. Another
went
eruption,
just
but
far enough.
We've had 2 eruption procs, a pop goes weasel, and a pain res on this generator. Another one. I think there's only 1 more kick for this gen left before he can't even damage it anymore.
Yep. Which, I'll be real, I wish that was something you could toggle.
Honestly, for custom games, it would be huge if we could toggle that. But until
he hit it with a pop, though.
Yeah, true. That was another pop.
You saw the smoke. You saw the smoke.
It's not the fire that kills you. It's the smoke.
Don't know how true that is for me with a guy who has asthma.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely do it. My goodness, my poor man.
What is breathing?
Honestly, fair. Ace, however, doing a lot of quiet breathing as they hold this
going
tile.
for the Dwayne Johnson loop.
Oh my goodness! The
The
green.
M2 fake is gonna be huge.
So it looks like the survivors are resetting, though, if I look at this correct. Yeah, Jake and Claudette are resetting. Now, here's the thing. At this moment, I think Xeno actually has a really good chance to tie the set at this point. I think the tie
I think tie is a really good possibility.
I don't know if he can pull this into a win, though.
Now, you gotta keep in mind, that gen may not be able to be kicked anymore. But it did get taken from like 99 to 10.
True.
So
that gen has seen better days.
Yep. It's had a hard life.
Absolutely. See the killer instinct of the portal. Here's a survivor in the middle. However, it looks like Claudette will be chased off to the main building.
Not kick it anymore. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's the case. Which
That
is
means
weird
they're not.
because
If they still have pop-up, they're not getting their value.
Yeah, looks like it'd be. You usually have a visual indicator that you can't, but it doesn't seem to be the case that we can see it. So now it's just a chase with the Claudette. Oh my goodness, a beautiful dodge. Doubling up on the jet
slip.
Claudette needs a 30-second chase here, and she's got 2 health states to give, and resources galore. And the hill, the balance landing.
Oh, the crouch tech. Oh. Ooh.
Not gonna work
Gets
that
the
time.
shred through the balanced. That's big.
Absolutely is. Demogorgon sensing this is bait.
Smart.
That is the killer instinct of a really good killer.
Okay. That gets me every time.
It's so bizarre. You know, honestly, for the spectator point of view, it's kind of interesting because you get to see what things look like underneath. But yeah, it's definitely a bit I don't know, disorienting. The crouch tech. Ace hanging out on the side.
You know, even in pubs, I see a lot of survivors going for crouch techs on everything.
I mean, there is something to be said recently, especially. I don't know. Okay, you're a killer main. Have you noticed that auto aim has been really messed up the past couple months?
Yes, I've been hitting corners of pallets and walls, and after 12,000 hours, I know I'm not swinging for.
Exactly. Like, I have been swinging at things. I'm like, wait, why did I get auto aimed into the wall here? Something's off. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but I say with crouch techs in mind, that might actually be one of the reasons. But this Jake's doing a phenomenal job in the meantime. There's the Shack gen. There's the final gen.
Oh.
Jake clutching the final chase, allowing his team to finish 5 gens, and Calamity taking the W in set number 2.
You know, every time Elysium and Calamity verse each other, it's always a good match. Always a good match.
Absolutely. This was really hard fought. And oh my goodness. And the thing is, like, both times the respective team had a really tough, you know, goal to meet. This one a little bit more achievable, but even still, like, asking a demo to 4K in a comp scene is so unreasonably hard.
It is a tall order.
Looks like the survivors will be opening the exit gate. At least 2 will be escaping.
Yep.
I don't know, they might try and go for the 3rd escape. They know they've won the set at this point, so you might try and see them go for the 3-man escape. You know, get it for pride. Ooh, Jake reset, though.
Oof.
Oh, they had inner healing. I was like, there's no medkits here. Ooh, really well
done for the
there.
M1.
Ace coming back in for the body block. They're going to get the 3-man out.
Oof.
Claudette, Jake, and then Ace.
You hate to see it, but more than that, you love to see it.